And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Going for the big play. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage. The screen always seems so easy until you find all of that traffic right in front, Jesse.
Yeah, and we see so many screens in college football these days. The ball getting spit out quickly. I think more and more defenses, Reese, today are just expecting it. They're practicing against it all week leading up to games. You can tell this defense well-versed right now in how to stop these types of plays.
They punted away on 4th down. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Picks up the first down, still moving. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner. But right now they want to stop on 3rd down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Gamecocks are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the 1st down. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. On the run, it's Prince. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They'll ride the hot hand. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. There's the pressure. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Man, that's really good defense because I tell you what, the way they ran the football in this drive, I thought they were going to run it again. But they stayed disciplined, played the pass, kind of surprised me a little bit that they threw the football, but great 3rd down.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Just unloaded on the kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. So here comes the Auburn offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Rides the back on the option to give. Plows through the defense. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Hits him inside the 20, still going. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Motion from the wideout. They're going to run it. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They're working that left side. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Tigers will try to convert on 4th down. They'll run for it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. There he goes. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to throw again. Trying to set up the screen. At midfield, he's got room. He's loose. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Steps away. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. He's got him. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. 2nd down coming up. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. To the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
And the Tigers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Baker. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Now from inside the red zone. He wants it all. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Sends it back in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Fires to the right. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Trying to pound it in. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the Tigers will kick it away to start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Let's see if they can keep that 1st half momentum rolling. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Finds his tight end. On the move at the 30. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Baker. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. Working on the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Gamecocks have pushed it inside the 20. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. But a little time, lets it go. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks! He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when it gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it in.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done throughout his career. This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding running back.
So here comes the Auburn offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And this is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The only thing I can think is he just didn't see him signal for the fair catch. That's an easy call for the official, and they'll accept the penalty. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for room. It's Prince. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. To the air on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Inside the 30. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Looking to throw on first down. Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. The Gamecocks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. On the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this one splits the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Goes to the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But This offense just can't find a way to get it going, and I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Got it behind the line. It's Prince. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pocket breaking down. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Bring in the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down. The quick out. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. And the defense got it. That's a live ball. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Well, this defense is eyeing the scoreboard. You know they're looking up there. They want to keep this goose egg intact. They've been so good all game long, still playing with phenomenal effort here in the fourth quarter, creating that fumble and takeaway.
Fires to the wideout.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. North Carolina ran roughshod over the competition today, en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it, and I don't just mean in those Carolina blue unis. This team is a buttoned-up group. One team...
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
They got a little bit, but they didn't get the first down, and you're obviously trying to get the first down, but you try to slip in those screens occasionally on third down. I like when you slip them in there to try to make a big play, catch the defense maybe being a little aggressive.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. It'll be a draw. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try the run. Going to try the upside. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Give to the running back. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Gamecocks are on the move. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll give it on the counter. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meet open wound. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. Winning can